I know you're thinking I want to be like you because this Jungle Book themed movie night is just for you to recreate it in your own home so you can have themed dinner, drinks, snacks, and crafts with your family, and I'll show you exactly how to do all of that coming up. Hey guys, it's Bethany here again with Mommy's Movie Magic. Welcome back to another magical movie night. If you are new here, I am Bethany and I do movie theme nights that are themed with dinner, drinks, snacks, and crafts that all match the movie that we're watching for that night. So if that's something that interests you and you want to see what other movie nights I have done and will make in the future, make sure you head down below to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can see all my new movie nights that come out every single Friday, that I will come out with a new movie night for you with themed dinner, drinks, snacks, and crafts so you can recreate it with your family in your own homes. While you're down there, if you're liking this video so far, make sure you give me a thumbs up as well. That helps me know that you guys are enjoying my content and you want to see more of it in the future so that I can keep recreating this for you in the future. So now that that's out of the way, let's get into this week's movie night. This week, I am doing a Disney classic to Disney's Jungle Book. This movie night was super fun for me to do because a lot of this stuff is fruit-based and I picked things straight out of the jungle. So this week, for our movie night, we're going to have Man Village beef stew. I also made bread rolls to go along with it. We also had a fruit salad. For dessert, I made banana ice cream with a melted peanut butter topping. And then we also did a drink, which was the Jungle Book coconut punch. So stay tuned, I'll show you exactly how to recreate all of those recipes coming up right now. So let's not wait any longer. Let's get into those right now. The beef stew recipe that I'm making is for the Instant Pot, but you can go ahead and do it on the stovetop if that's what you have. So you're gonna go ahead and add your beef stew meat and your diced up onions to your pot. And we're going to add in our beef broth, which you can add chicken broth if you have it, because the flavor will be awfully similar. We're gonna add in our soy sauce, our Worcestershire, our vinegar, brown sugar, salt and pepper. And then we're gonna set the Instant Pot to 25 minutes. And if you are doing it on the stovetop, you're gonna bring it to a boil and simmer it for about an hour. And while it is cooking, you're gonna chop up your carrots and your potatoes. You want about the equivalent of 3 whole carrots and about 4. When your Instant Pot is finished or your simmering for an hour is finished, you're going to add in your potatoes and your carrots into the pot. And you're going to put it back in the Instant Pot for another 4 minutes. That's it. And when it's finished, it's done. Go ahead and quick release it. And if you're putting it on the stove, you're going to cook it for about another 30 minutes. You're going to let it simmer. When it is finished after the 4 minutes or the half hour, this is the time you're going to add in your peas. You don't need to add it any earlier because the steam and the warmth of your stew will go ahead and cook it. And you want to bring it to a saute and add in your cornstarch and your water mixture slurry. And you're going to let it boil for a minute or two just to let it thicken, and your stew is all ready to go. For our homemade dinner rolls, we're going to add in our yeast, our sugar, and olive oil, and our warm water, and you want to let it sit and get bubbly for about 5 minutes. And once it's all bubbly like this, you're going to add in your egg, your butter, salt, and mix that up before you're starting to add in your flour. You're gonna add in about 4 cups of flour, and then you wanna knead it in the mixer for about 5 to 8 minutes on high, or if you're kneading it by hand, you're gonna do it for 10 minutes until it's nice and smooth. And now I'm gonna prep my surface for baking. So I went ahead and sprayed a olive oil spray onto the parchment paper. And then I'm going to divide my dough up into 16 pieces, where I'm gonna roll them out into little balls and put them onto the pan and get ready to bake them. Once all your rolls are laid out, you wanna cover them and set them someplace warm to rise for at least 10 minutes up to 30 minutes. And then you want to brush them with some milk before putting them in the oven at 400 for about 10 to 12 minutes. This fruit salad was super easy, so we started out with 2 teaspoons of lemon zest, where I added 2 teaspoons of lemon juice, and then a 1/4 cup of honey, and just mixed it up until it was all nice and mixed together. For fruit salad, you want to add your favorite fruits, so I started with strawberries, blueberries, I added in oranges, and I also added in some grapes, and for a different flavor, I added in bananas, which actually ended up being my family's favorite fruit in the fruit salad. And once all of that is mixed together, go ahead and add in your lime honey mixture on top of it and just mix well and put it in the refrigerator or even serve right away. It's perfect either way. To make banana ice cream, you take 4 to 5 bananas and you want to put them in the freezer overnight or at least 4 hours before you're going to make it. Whether they're overripe bananas or perfectly ripe bananas, that is just a preference of taste. I prefer perfectly ripe bananas versus the brown overripe ones. And then you want to put them in either a blender, or I have a Yonana's ice cream maker, which makes banana ice cream so smooth and easy. Either one will work fine. And once it's finished, I went ahead and melted up some peanut butter and put it on top for a delicious dessert. This coconut punch went over so well with my family. My kids, for some reason, love non-alcoholic pina coladas, so this mixture was perfect for them. So we're gonna take pina colada mixture and fill up 1/3 of a glass, and then the next part, you're going to fill another 1/3 of it with pineapple juice. And the top 1/3, you're going to put in ginger ale. Now, if you're looking to make this an alcoholic beverage, don't fill it up quite as high and add in about a shot or 2 of your favorite rum. And there you have a perfect jungle-themed drink for your Jungle Book movie night. This craft got adapted from a paper plate craft snake that I've seen floating around the internet. So I took this paper plate and I found and printed out a ka face shape, and I printed them out onto cardstock, and I let the girls color their paper plates and their ka faces however they wanted. And when they were finished, I drew this big long spiral onto the paper plate, where then you want to take your scissors and just cut around the whole entire spiral until you get all the way to the middle. Before you stick the head on, you want to poke a hole into the middle of it and take a piece of yarn or string, and you want to tie it around the middle of your snake. And then go ahead and take the calf head and put it right over top of that string, and now you have this really cute animated string puppet craft snake that looks just like Ka. So how can you make this movie night your own? Obviously, I did the beef stew in my Instant Pot, and there are recommendations down below in my blog post that you guys can recreate it on the stovetop. It takes a lot longer, so if you're not into using your Instant Pot or you don't have one, there are suggestions on how you can change that up just a little bit using the same exact recipe that I did down below. Now, I know that's one suggestion, and I'm gonna suggest another thing I know you guys hear every single week and are probably tired of me saying it, but for you that never have seen any of my videos before, you need to hear it now. Don't make yourself crazy. If there's something that you know that you're not capable of making, don't make it, or best yet, order it out. Find a place that has some of these recipes that I'm suggesting and order them out, or get them pre-made or pre-cut at the grocery store. Make things easier on yourself. You can have a fantastic movie night and not have to do everything from scratch. I love to do everything from scratch, and I have the time on the weekends to be able to do that. So if you don't, but you want to have a movie night, reach out to me, ask me some suggestions, and I would love to help you out and make your movie night easier on you guys. right, I think that's it from me here on Mommy's Movie Magic. Thanks again for joining me. In the meantime, go down and check out all of my other movie night ideas that I have on my channel. Make sure you subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, and turn on notifications. I will see you next time on Mommy's Movie Magic.